What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the B&O Mountain Division. We're back here on the railroad, and we were working hard the last time, just fixing things up. And as you can see, we definitely have fixed up lots of things. It is looking actually really good right now. The trains are moving in and doing fantastic. You can hear them over here just going to town, really. And this might be our pinch point at this point. No, okay, yeah. He did move to the second. Oh, no, because he's going down that track. I'm hoping that they will move down the secondary track here and into the station. And it might be a matter of removing this. I don't know. I think this one has to be there. I don't know that okay, so let's just see something. What if I delete that? Yeah. It's like, nay. But they always come in on the one track. So it's like, why do we need these 4 tracks right here? We could just have one. We could have 2, right? That just split. So, yeah, it's fine. I mean, we could do... No, we're leaving it. We're leaving it. But we have lots of action going on the railroad. So what are we going to do today? We took care of a lot of stuff over here. So I kind of want to move up to check out and see what's going on up here on the mountain. And honestly, there's probably not that much traffic because this is so far away that it probably just doesn't see that much traffic. So like when we come up here, let's check out the Upper Charleston right now. We've got, it's pretty much almost full up here. So this could be a station in which we remodel today. And then let's check we only have 1 train on there. So let's hit this guy up and manage the vehicle and actually clone it and send it on its way. So that means we need to get a passing track in here, one where the one train will wait while the other one gets filled up. And so lots of bridges in this area. So first off, let's start by getting in here and editing this station and making it better. We're going to build it up to tear it down. I don't know, something like that. We're going to leave one thing here. Leave that on the end. And can we do a medium main building? How close can we get it in the middle? So that's 4, 2, 4. We can get her in the middle. Can we get a large side building over here? We cannot. We can get a medium side. Okay, so let's change her up a little bit. Let's get a little bit of that. Let's delete that guy. Maybe some small. Do we have some like small side buildings? Is that a thing? It's not a thing. That goes on that side. So what if we did cargo buildings and we put down like that guy, and then we did a loading dock on the end. Trying to change it up a little bit. Now let's see what that cat looks like. That's actually, I don't mind that. That's not bad. That's just a little bit different. It's a different kind of vibe that we got going on there. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, you know, maybe in this case, we gouge out some of the earth, and as it's coming through, let's see, this is a long deal right here. Maybe we double up this bridge and swing them both in. You know what I'm saying? We could do that. So we could gouge some of the earth here. So if we hit the 5, Gotta reduce our brush size a little bit. So if we... Oh, well, we're gonna put a track down there. So let's see how we'll gouge out the earth a little bit. You know, it's fine. It's dandy. We've got the money for it. Let's get rid of the... Let's hit this guy. Just kind of get rid of everything right there. You know what I mean? So one thing we can't do is get rid of the track. We might be able to get rid of one piece. Can we do that? Can we configure? Is this the whole thing? If I get rid of one piece and I go like this and I hit 5. Okay, I can do that. So let's configure it back. Tracks. We got to find our tracks. We're going to scroll all the way to the end. And then we can go to the next one. One piece of track has to be there, I believe. Uh, 5. Yeah, so we got to have at least one piece of track there. Or what happens is that all of our cargo goes away. And I think it's... Okay, we're still good. Oh, I have to delete that one. Yeah. No, we had to hit 5. No, we had to hit that. Escape. Can do that. Are we paused? We're not paused. It's fine. That train is forever away. It's forever away. What if we remove this back just a hair? Get in there, a little bit of that. Configure. I'm saying it's forever away. It's probably just like right around the corner, to be real honest. And then we need some platforms. Also, let's get in here and delete this guy. And I'm going to remove that as well because I want to fix that. To make it look, it's just, you know, it's looking terrible, to be real honest. It's looking terrible. Actually going to do platforms and then that cargo platform, put it back. And then we got medium side buildings, what we had. Yeah. And then we've got this guy right there, and then one of these dudes on the end. Okay, fantastic. And then over here, what I think we're going to put in is we're going to slap down some of these cats. Like that. Just mix it up some, is what I'm saying. Mix it up some. And so, what we'll do is get out of that, come over here. Yep. And then on this side, so what I think I'm going to do here is go like this and gouge back a little bit here. Actually, can we get to like right here and gouge back? Okay. I'm going to gouge back a little bit. So then that kind of gives me to right there. We'll fix things up in just a moment. Then to right here. Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh, there we go. Got her. All right. Okay. Let's try this again. Straight out. Boom. Straight out. Is that like curved a little bit? It is. Do we care? We kind of care. So what if we went like that? And then we say Viola to that. And give me some of that. Mm-hmm. Right, awesome. Awesome. Okay, come over here. And we'll put all the other things back in now. Oh man, I think I do this every time. I'm like, where is this thing at? That's not it. I know it's like right here. And then we actually have to go like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm put one right here and one right here. Good. Fantastic. Okay, so that's in. And then what we'll do is over here, we will say for this, manage the line. And up here in Upper Charleston, we'll say one or the other. So they can just pick one as they come in. And then kind of like right here, we need to put in some signals. So kind of like, we'll see what it looks like. How about that? We'll start with this and we'll see what it looks like. And if it looks bad, we will change it. We might be able to get away with something here. Okay, go like that. Honestly, could probably delete it and put it back. I think it's fine, though. Like, it's fine. Fantastic. Okay, so that one is good to go. And then what we will do over here is come back and go kind of like that a little bit. A little bit like that. A little bit like that over there. A little bit like... Kind of like need to move this guy back just a hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, this need to go back just a little bit. That is not what I wanted to do. We wanted to do this. Kind of like that. Boom. All right, so now that should be good. We should get 2 trains onto that guy. Maybe a little bit more traffic on the line right there. And I mean, as far as this goes, I mean, this is technically like, this is a single line. So that train's always going to wait up there for the other train. And this is a lot of like, this would be like a lot of double tracking back to here. So I think we're good for that. This is good. So we got a train coming in right there. And, you know, like when we kind of look at this guy, let's see how many trains are on this guy. This has only got 2 trains. Where's he at? Oh, it's because he's full. So it's actually not doing too much as far as like quarry stuff goes, is what I'm saying. That actually has 0. But I believe he just picked up. So they must have both just picked up. Yeah, they both just picked up for that. Why are we waiting? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, he's moving through right now. Okay. I think we were just caught up right there. It's fine. They're moving along. They're moving along. All right, let's go take a look at some of the other places on the line. So remember we did, this is single tracked right to here, then it's a double tracked all the way really around to here where they wait to come to this spot. We are double tracked to right here. So how many trains we got waiting right here? 1, 2, 3. Waiting right there. This guy's going to be waiting for this guy. I mean, honestly, there's not... And we're checking over here. There's not too much waiting on this side of town, even though there's a lot of cargo here. Could almost... Let's check our terminals. Yeah, the terminals are filling up. Let me look and see what we got as far as like land around this thing. We're kind of stuck with the land. We could probably build some terminals on this side, the other side. What if we configure, and if I went like with large main building, can I get a large main building in here? We cannot. We cannot get a large main building in here. We can build stuff on this side. It's going to remove all of that. Then we'd have to connect to the road. Can we get like medium side buildings in over here? I could probably do this. We could probably throw this cat down and that guy, and then put in a single right there. Maybe slap that on the same thing on the end, where we put in a medium main building down here, and then a medium side building. Can we get a couple 2 medium side buildings? What if we get rid of this, this, and this? That's all the way to the end, right? Yeah, that's all the way to the end. Let's do some of this nonsense. Let's get one of those and one of those. Now let's throw in one of these and one of these. And then come back over here and get a medium main building right here. And then medium sides. Kind of like that. I feel good about that. Feel good about that. Now let's check our terminals. Yeah, we should be good. Like, we should be really good now. It's got a lot more space on her. And then we can do the painting as well. So we can get the asphalt. I think it's... Is it this one? Or is it this one? It's that one. Okay, let's reduce our brush size a little bit here. Remember, you can hold shift and that paints all of it. These 2 poor houses right here just like, oh man. Our poor lives are messed up. I'm gonna delete that. Okay. Our truck stop's doing good. Like, there's actually just nothing waiting there right now. So lovely, fantastic. Can we get a little bit of that going? We can get a little bit of that going, is what I'm saying. And then we'll come back in with a little bit of this. You know, like right in there. Fantastic. Good. How's this town looking anyway? It's actually looking pretty good. How many people we got waiting? 331. We could almost put another train on that track for passengers. Holy cow. I didn't realize there were so many. Also, let's check in on our... How many trains are on there? There's 2 of them. And... How many trains are on there? 1. So let's actually see what he fills up with. If he fills up all the way, I think we might throw another train on there. Yeah, let's go ahead and clone him. Oh. Dude, he has filled up 114 passengers. And he's going to fill up probably again over here. All right, so we got to have another train on that track. And then I think we kind of want to look at the other one, the Beckley to this guy. He has nothing on him. Where is he at? Oh, he's heading back to Beckley, and he's going to fill up over here. I don't even know what he's going to fill up with, to be real honest. Okay, so I think he's good. We're at Wheeler Ridge. There's really nothing that comes in over here. There's really not too much that comes in over here as far as, like, trains go. There's only just a couple. Like, there's 4 lines coming in here, so it's not this huge amount of stuff. That looks good, so we're good there. But I think that'll be good. We got that extra train over here. And, I mean, no real issues over here either. What is that? Interesting. Maybe that's machines. Yeah, no real issues over here. There's a lot of... We could probably manage that vehicle and actually throw another truck on there. Actually, let's go check out all of our other... There was nothing over here, so this one was good. Like, they're actually just waiting. Like, they're just sitting there waiting, to be real honest. Let's check Charleston, see how much stuff is there. I think we're good with 1 semi there. And then let's check Beckley. I think we're good. We'll see what he does. See how much he takes. Honestly, he's doing good too. So, I mean, we don't really need... And we could always do, like... Oh, manage the line. And when they come into here, they can do either or. And we could always clone it. Manage the vehicle. And we could clone it if we so desired, I guess. Maybe they'll start... Maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, except for Wheeler Ridge, I guess. We'll say over here, we'll say this guy, let's manage that line. They can hit either one. Manage the vehicle, and let's... Wait, no. Yeah, let's just clone that guy. I was like, I hopefully he comes out of here, because if he came out of just anywhere, that would be funny if he's driving from like a different town over to there. Yeah, okay. Where is this guy at? He doesn't even have anything on. What is he supposed to be delivering? This holds bread and oh, interesting. Okay. And I did 2 over here, right? I did. Manage that line, and they can go to either one. All right, fantastic. And I'm kind of so I think if I added, let's check, see what we got. We got 363 waiting here. We've got 308 and 94. 154, 193. It's actually full. Like, that is actually full of people. And then over here we have 354. So what I think I'm going to do is, let's see how many... Let's check that line. We got 2 trains, and their capacity is 114 people. All right, so let's do a new train. We can do we want to do steam again? Kind of. What do we got for the diesel? I think I'm using, am I using the B&O version of that? Is that what I'm doing on the other ones? I think I'm using that one. I think I'm going to go with this guy. Do I have a B unit? A route? Like the middle unit. I guess I don't need the middle unit. Oh, there it is. Oh, they don't even have the CNO. So that we'll go with the... We'll go with that guy. We'll just double it up. Passengers. So we could go with this, which would be... I think I might go with all the same. You know what I mean? So that's 275. And that'll be 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's buy that. That's a lot of... I was like, that's a lot of money. We've got $2.2 billion. B&O Scenic Railroad. All right. See how she looks coming out of the... Oh. Oh, yeah. Autosave the real hero. Look, people's new train. Also, we have to see if it fits in the station, I guess. Oh yeah, she's gonna fit. $275 passengers. Could have went another car on it too. I think that's fine. That's just, it's fantastic. Let's be real honest. Ooh, look at this. You know it. I know it. We all know it. It's fantastic. Let's just we got to get a good screenshot here of our new train, but that's not going to be the spot, I think. Oh. If it was a little faster. It was a little faster. Well, off it goes. We're going to see if it gets like a little meat or something over here. That'd be amazing. Oh, we might. We might. No, that's going to be way too slow out of there. It's going to wind through there. And this guy's waiting. You know, that might actually be kind of cool. Let's you know, just trying to get a little bit of a screenshot here. There we go. Kind of like this. All right, fantastic. Fantastic. I was like, is this guy going to fit into this little crossover right here? There we go. He's going to come in here. He's probably going to get almost all of... Well, he's not going to get all of them, but that's going to be a big help to all those passengers. So, amazing. I love it. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode of the B&O Mountain Division. I think in the next episode, like what we need to do is let's get back into focusing on some of these stations, get them, I'll look over them, we'll get them configured, we'll make sure we got plenty of throughput into them, and if we needed to, say, add another train, because when we look at this one, for instance, we have 3 trains on it right now, but, I mean, it still is... When you look at the terminal, we're still a lot of stuff here. So maybe that's something that we need to do is I'll take a gander at all the stations, and if we need to expand some of them, we can do that. And definitely need to take a look at these farms. So I think that's what we'll do in the next episode is we will look at the farms and figure out what we need to do there. And if we need to expand the lines into the farms, we can do that. And if we have to move one of the farm stations, we could always do that, but I don't really want to do that. But anyway, we'll figure that out in the next episode. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks so much for hanging out. And until then, take care.